Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Conscious. This is Sherry and this is going to be your weekend soul weather forecast where we're just going to pull a general message for the collective, see what comes out. It's timeless, so whenever you find it, you were meant to find it. You know, even though it's for or pulled for this upcoming weekend, everybody's at different places at different times. So just know that if you were drawn to the title, whenever you were drawn to it, then there's probably something in this message for you because it is a general message. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this message. I don't know about anybody else, but if you've had I've had a lot of very lucid, vivid dreams lately, and it's been quite interesting. I've had some very, very interesting dreams. Okay, so it looks like to me that our general message for this weekend really wants to talk about love. I just let come through whatever wants to come through as the message. And what I'm seeing is that someone that has caused you a lot of pain, and I'm picking up a love interest, because I do have the Three of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So what I'm really picking up on is there's been someone that has caused you some heartbreak, some pain, and so you are on the fence about making a decision. So, you know, you're trying to decide whether to go left or go right, whether you should go toward this person or away from this person when it comes to love. So that's where I feel like the real heart of the message is this need to, you know, like I said, trying to make in this space of trying to make this decision around love, like whether you want to move toward this person or not, whether you want to re-engage with this person or not, whether you want to let them in or not, you know, I think is really what's coming through as our overall message for this weekend. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull, if you've watched my stuff before, I always, well, at least for these soul weather, I always pull emoji cards to see what it looks like somebody might surprise you. You know, there might be something shocking. I'm almost feeling that, like a tower, but not necessarily in a bad way, that it's just some shocking news, that something is going to come up that's going to kind of shock you. Maybe you're going to receive a message from somebody and it's going to shock you. And it may put you in this Two of Wands kind of energy about love, of whether, you know, trying to make a decision, how you want to react, because it's going to be shocking, and how you want to react with that. And so it looks like to me, yeah, with this Three of Swords, I have the Four of Cups and the Six of Cups. So it's like there's part of you that doesn't want this to be a missed opportunity. You're looking back at the past with your relationship with this person. You're remembering, you know, like everything that's transpired up to this point. You're really looking at all that and what has gone by, you know, what you've invested in this relationship, you know, the good times, the bad times, kind of weighing it up, and you know, feeling like, is this going to be a missed opportunity or not? Is it going to be a missed opportunity? And there's some heartbreak around that. You know, there's some pain and heartbreak because there's sadness. I feel the sadness, you know, and that's why there's really this feeling of that Two of Wands, you know, coming out of, you know, looking toward this, but not really sure if you want to move and give that Ace of Cups. I mean, that's what I'm feeling, but we'll go ahead and clarify this Two of Wands too. And so Seven of Wands, that kind of stand back, a little defensive. It's so funny. I love when things like this happen. So basically, you know, it's just them confirming what I was feeling as far as, you know, Seven of Wands in the Chariot. So it's like it's that torn, even with the Chariot, those horses can go two different directions. And it's deciding which direction do you want to go? Do you want to move toward this person or do you not? And there is some defensiveness, there is some guardedness around, this pain, because there's been pain here, and you're not sure whether to take that chance and give this person your cup of love or not. Again, whether you want to, this is definitely someone, you have history with, because there's that, Six of Cups is that reminiscing card. It's someone we know. It's someone we have a past and a history with, that we have, it's looking back on things that have happened before. And then, it's, you want success, but is it going to be short-lived? Is it going to be short-lived success? And that's what your fear is. This is what to clarify the Ace of Wands, I get the Six of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So it's somebody, it's, for me, I feel that if this is you, and this definitely may not resonate with everyone. I mean, I am pulling these as general messages for this upcoming weekend, but what comes through, and there's a reason for it. Somebody is probably in this situation, or maybe many people are in this situation of trying to decide which way to go, and not really sure whether they want to try again or not with somebody, whether they want to take a chance. And it looks like, to me, a lot of people are wanting to have success, but there's a fear of it being short term, that it may be quick lived. Wands can be, it can be quick lived, it can be short lived, it may not, that's the fear, the worry that I'm picking up, that, this could be a missed opportunity. You want to take that chance, but there's that fear of, if I don't, you don't know if you want to do it and take the chance, and it not, be short-lived, and you just end up in that pain again. It cycles back, that you end up in that heartbreak again. Or whether you want to take a chance because you don't want this to be a missed opportunity and think there can be victory, because this can be, although this is victory, it can be short-term victory, or it can be success. It depends on both people, and if both people are willing to work on the situation. So I see that as really being on the fence about this. So, and I can understand that, because I think we've all been in this situation at some point in our life where, we've been on the fence with someone, we're afraid to reinvest and start that cycle again, that it'll just, end up in the same place again, because it really takes two people being in a different spot. So like, if you separate, if there's a reason, usually there's a reason you separate, because there's something that you're not on the same page about usually. I mean, there's obviously something in the connection that you're on different pages. But so when you have that separation, when you part ways, in order for you to come back successfully, you have to be, you both have to be in different places. You have to be in a place that, in energy that wasn't the same energy that you were in before, that caused the separation. And it really depends. Every relationship is going to be different. So, you've both got to be in that place of wanting this to come together and work, and being willing to work together, compromise. And when you don't know what the other person's intention is, that can be difficult. And even if you want to work on it, that doesn't necessarily mean the other person wants to work on it. And that can be really, really tough. That can be really trying, really tough, and that's what I really feel this is painting, that picture of somebody that's in that of, do I try this again? Because I don't know what they're going to do. And if this is going to be, if we're just going to end up in the same place again, because the same issue is going to come up, because it hasn't been resolved. And so, but I can tell you that if you go into it defensive, if you go into it from this Seven of Wands kind of defensive energy, and you have a fear that it is going to not turn out well, you're putting that energy into the connection, and there's a high probability that it's not going to end up well, because you're going into it with the energy that it's not going to work out, or you have a fear of it not working out, and that right there can cause can cause a failure. So that's one thing we have to be really careful of, is that's why we want to heal, and we want to make sure that we're completely, utterly healed before we try and start a new relationship, or even reconnect with an existing person that we've been with. Is we have to take that time to heal, and heal totally, to where whatever caused the problem in the first place between the two of you is completely resolved, in the fact of inside, when you go to this person, that none of that matters anymore, that you've moved past the pain, that you've moved past the heartache, the sadness, any of those feelings, anything that makes you feel guarded, that you feel like it's not going to, work, that you're fearful of. If you have any of those feelings, then it's probably not the right time to connect, because then you're just bringing that energy to the table when you reconnect, and it's a chance that could not go in your favor the way you want it to. So it's something to keep in mind. And then for the advice that we get from the universe, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Cups again, and then the Three of Wands. So it's, again, I really feel it's picking up on, a page is that young energy, kind of a little bit of innocence, wanting to learn, wanting to grow, wanting to change things. And I see that from the person that's here, because they're thinking and considering, like, I want success, and I want to maybe bring this back together. I don't want this to be a missed opportunity. We have that Four of Cups coming up again in the Vice, and I do want my ships to come in. I want that success to happen in this relationship. But you have to, the Page of Pentacles can be the student. It is a child. It's that innocence. It's a student. It's wanting to figure it out, wanting to learn, wanting to, it can be, a lot of people refer to it as the card of the student that wants to learn and wants to, so I see, you having the desire to put the effort into this relationship. And I also read this as the universe saying, as the advice, that it's going to take, learning a different way, to make this a more stable connection, so there isn't a missed opportunity and you can have your ships come in. So that's what I really feel is the overall message for this weekend. And if this resonated with you, I hope that it helped you in some way. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here, and I'll tell you, I hope that you have a really, really wonderful day, and know that if you happen to like this message, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Not only does it help my channel grow, of course, but it helps circulate the videos so more people get these messages. It also shares your energy with me, and so then I can pick up on your energy for future readings. So thank you so much. I appreciate everyone that took the time to watch this. I hope you have a great, wonderful weekend wherever you are in the world. Joy, love, and light. See ya.